I want to start this video today by saying that you should never, ever put your hands on a woman or a child. And if you do, when your days are over and when your days are done, you're going to get what's coming to you, and you're going to get that karma. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and just everybody's getting along out there. Today's video, we're going to talk about my recently I went on vacation and took a spring break with my daughter, my wife. They took off all that week, so I did too, and we just we had a whole big week of it. We went to the lakes, we went to a trampoline park, we went to various lakes all over the place. Spent a lot of time around water because that's just kind of who we are. We love the water. My little one just absolutely can't get enough of the water, so anytime she gets around water, she has to immediately get in it. So she loves it. She's a little mermaid. I'll just put it like that. But I have a little story that I want to tell about how our vacation got started off. Now, last Sunday, some of you guys were over there at my live that I was doing, where I was basically just learning how to use StreamYard, which I'm getting good at it, by the way. I'm getting used to how everything works and all that good stuff. So that'll be coming soon. But so I was sitting there and we were, it was me and Loki and Tattooed Rebel. And they were kind of walking me through things, how to get things done and all that stuff. And right, as we were getting kind of into a good conversation about how things work, this happened. Oh, I see. All right. We're getting there.
Yeah. Well, like I say, you got to learn it. Oh, and it the deadly anti-witch just coming in here talking up on me. How you doing?
Hey, I have my wife is sent me a text, so I need to hop off here.
Oh,
but I hate to cut it short, you guys, but I'm so happy you guys came. Much love to everybody, and yeah. Big thanks, Loki, my first, and wait, no, I guess it would be Sasquatch would be my first guest ever because he was on my first one the other day. Then Loki, then Tattooed Rebel. Much love to all you guys. We're gonna end it right here, but yeah, I hate to cut it short, but yeah, I gotta go. So
no problem, brother. Have a good one.
Everybody be safe.
Take it easy, everyone.
Okay. Now what happened was, I received this text message right here. All right, and I'll give you guys a second to read that. As you can see, all right, here's how it started. My daughter is 6 years old, okay? She was playing in a ball pit where a lady had another child who was maybe 1 or 2, something like that. And my daughter, throwing balls around and being just a wild, rambunctious kid, accidentally hit her daughter in the face with a plastic ball, just one of the plastic balls out of a ball pit. If you've ever been in a ball pit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was one of those, and it hit her like right in the side of the face. My daughter apologized to her, and this lady proceeds to stand up and start just hurling plastic balls at my daughter's face and hitting her. It hit her in the forehead, hit her right here in the cheek, on her neck, where my daughter was trying to like defend herself and trying to get back. She started crying, and the lady walks over and like pushes my daughter down and said something to the effect of, I wasn't there, so like I said, I was you know, doing other things at the time, but she said something to the effect of little punk ass white girl or something. I don't remember what it was, but I mean, she's 6 years old, y'all. I mean, come on, man. She's 6. Accidents happen. That's just the way it goes, you know. And this was no different, you know. And she accidentally hit her in the face with the ball, and that all went off. Well, my wife goes over to the edge of the ball pit, because she wasn't in the actual pit with her. She goes over to the edge of the ball pit and kind of puts her hands on her knees and leans down and was like, hey, what are you doing? Get off my daughter. What are you doing? Well, her husband, boyfriend, whatever, I don't really give a fuck, comes over and my wife didn't even see him coming up behind her, like, at all. And this dude proceeds to, quote unquote, Spartan kick, as the police report said. But this is all on video, and I don't have the video, and if I did, I'm not going to show it, because it's just embarrassing to my wife, and I'm not going to do that to her. But this dude walks up and straight up just fucking Spartan kicks her right into the fucking ball pit. And at that point, he started to try to come in after my wife, and other people jumped in. I mean, dude was going to attack my wife. He was straight up coming after her, like, you know, and he was like cursing at her and stuff. And this is all just based on a simple fucking accident that happened, you know? So I don't understand where all this shit came from. But the dude just literally kicks the shit out of her and fucking knocks her into the ball pit. They get into it, and then other people step in. Somebody grabs dude. They start getting into it, and it became a whole big mess. Well, let's fast forward, you know, 30, 45 minutes, you know, after my wife texts me, and I received the text that you guys just read, and it will, it will piss a person off. But I got there, and the cops had filled out all their information and all that shit, and the people had left. I don't know if they got their information or not, but the people at the bounce place we were at, not going to say their name, did have their information, and they did give it to us. The police have that, and there is a warrant for your arrest. So if you ever see this, which I highly doubt you will, your ass is going to get what's coming to you. That's straight up. And you're lucky. Oh my God, you're lucky I wasn't there. Because, I mean, that would have been bad. And I damn sure wouldn't have been telling y'all this fucking video right now. That's a fact. I would be in prison, because that's just, you don't do that. You do not put your hands on women. Straight up. It's not a matter of it's my women in particular. Trust me, that stings as well. But you do not fucking put your hands on women or a child. And a lot of people are going to say, well, if that woman's big as me, and she wants to fucking fight, and you're gonna fight like a man, and you're gonna get hit like a man, and blah 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 blah. Dude, it's not about that. It's what it fucking represents. Okay? It's what it represents. That is your mother, your grandmother, your daughter, your aunt. People that have taken care of you. It's not about male or female. It doesn't fucking matter. It's what it represents. You do not fucking put your hands on a female. Ever. I don't give a fuck what your excuse is. I don't care. There is no fucking reason for it. Period. And if you want to sit and argue that fact, then fucking unsubscribe to me. Get the fuck away from me. Because I'm not going to sit and listen to that. I'm not going to sit and be a part of, you know, well, if they're going to, if you're going to hit me like a man, you're going to get knocked out like a man. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut up. That's just a stupid ass way of thinking. Sorry if that pisses you off. Sorry if you unsubscribe to me. I don't give a shit. But for a person that puts their hands on a woman, you are fucking scum. That's just all there is to that. I'm not yelling at any of you. I love every single one of you. I'm just expressing my anger in the situation because it fucking pisses me off. So that's how our fucking vacation got started off. It got started off on a really, really low note, and then it quickly started to get better from there. So I hated that I had to start this video off with a really, really bad story and kind of get worked up a little bit, but you know what? It's something that I've been holding in, something I've been wanting to say, something I've been wanting to put out there. Now, again, I apologize. I'm not trying to get all like in people's face and try to get, all, riled up about it. But I mean, you can understand where a bit of this anger is coming from, right? I sure as hell hope so. Because, again, if not, then maybe you and I don't see eye to eye. And maybe it's something that, you should, maybe go to another channel that does agree with that kind of thing. And, hey, there's a ton of them out there. So have at it. I wish you all the best. I really do. So now, having said all that mean shit, I got to do something that I was really, 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 really stoked about. And with my health and stuff, I haven't been able to get out and do as much, as I've been wanting to do with my daughter whenever she was first born, doing, having to do with, her, my leg and stuff like that, and my health and that kind of thing. So I never really got much of a chance to take her, like, to go fishing for the first time, or, do a lot of these first stuff. So I'm trying to catch up on a lot of this stuff, and I'm kind of going back through and redoing a lot of dad stuff with my daughter. And that's kind of what we've been doing all this break, we went out to the lake, and we stopped at Walmart on the way in, because the fishing rods and stuff that that I have, they're gonna be a little bit big for her. So we went and got her like a little small ugly stick. I think it's a Shakespeare, a little rod and reel. But I mean, it's tight. I like it. It's really nice. We didn't want to get her some bullshit like a Little Mermaid or a Frozen fucking rod and reel, because they're crap. I mean, yeah, they have a cool character on it, but we didn't really care about that. Neither does she, really, to be honest. She found the one that we liked and thought it was just like the coolest thing ever, So, so yeah, we got out there with that. There's a little picture of it, it's really cool. But yeah, we got out there and just had a blast. I got to really, really work with my daughter on teaching her how to fish. And you can see I'm kind of like bumping the rod and reel. I'm telling her, it's like, when you feel that bump, you just pull and start reeling, and that sets that hook inside the fish's lip. And, trying to walk her through all this stuff. And that's kind of what we were doing. But I have video that I want to put in of me actually teaching my daughter how to fish, because it's so cool, man. It's so neat to be able to do that, and it's something that I've damn sure been, really missing. So yeah. So we've been fishing, we went camping, we went, we've been doing all kinds of stuff. There was one instance where I literally told my little daughter, my little country girl, that I was like, look, man, if you look underneath those rocks, there's snakes underneath those rocks. And she was just like, what? I was like, yeah, there's snakes underneath those rocks. There's not. But she was just like, oh, cool, and like goes in after them. How many little kids do that? I'm sure there's a lot that do, but mine, I couldn't believe it. She was just like, what? There's snakes? And she goes and starts just pulling over rocks and looking underneath them. And oh man, she had a blast. But yeah, man, my point of all this is, if you can, take a weekend. Take a week, if you can. Take a week. You and your family. And your family, I mean, whether it's you and your kids and your wife, you and your kids, you and your wife, you and your 3 dogs, because you didn't ever have kids. Go be together. Just go. Man, it really does the heart good. It really does. Just be together as a family unit and reconnect with each other, and really understand kind of what you've been missing out on with that person. Because even though we see people every single day of our life, we don't really realize that, they're getting older. Things weren't what they used to be. So you got to cherish that. And yeah, that's what we've been doing. And it's been, yeah, it started off bad, but man, it ended so beautiful. Oh my God. It was just, it ended so great, and I'm very, very happy for that. And I hope that, you know, my videos, my stories, my channel brings you guys some peace, some comfort, happiness, makes you smile, makes you just forget about life for a while and the horrible things you're going through, and just smile and breathe and not worry about the drama, not worry about, you know, this person said this about this person and now I don't go to their chat anymore, or if I see this person in this person's chat, I'm never going to that room anymore. You don't have to worry about any of that. All right, we don't do any of that over here. So if that's what a person's looking for, you're in the wrong place. If you want peace, positive attitude, positive environment, just overall happiness, and you can do it, and get a weekly attaboy from yours truly, come on by. We're here, and we'll always be here. I'm always here for you. I'm always here to talk, whether it's fucking 24/7. People that know me, people that have talked to me on, you know, offline in the back streets, they'll tell you exactly that. I'll talk to you whenever you want to talk, and we'll talk and sit as long as you absolutely want to sit. And that's just the way it is. I love you guys. I hope you all are staying positive, happy, motivated, not looking back, not giving a flying shit what anybody else thinks, doing your own thing, looking forward, not looking back, and just staying the course. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Kind of a proud dad moment here. First time my daughter's ever been fishing, so far she's having fun. Or if you feel the rod start going, that means you got a fish on there, okay? So you'll feel it start jerking, and like the rod itself will be like, so start reeling real fast, okay? Okay. See how much tension or how much slack you got right here? Reel it in just a little bit. See the bobber getting close to you, start taking some of that slack out of there.
Yeah. Slack is where the fishing line's getting too loose.
She looks underneath rocks, she'll find snakes. As you can see, my fearless little country girl jumped straight in and went right after him. She's something else. Listen over here. Getting her fish on. Caught a worm, caught a centipede.